All right, this is your boy, comedian Edmund Douglas. You're live right here behind your mic. And guess who I got in the studio with me? The one and only, all the way from Folk Party Word, Champ Elder.
What's up, bro?
What's up, boy? I'm gonna tell you something, man. My boy from the Common Vineyard, man, he gave me your DVD, man, and it's still in my car. I'm crazy about heaven.
Yeah,
I mean, all the way from heaven, man. So what made you came up with that song?
Heaven, man. Heaven is about recognizing that you have heaven here on earth as long as you're living right. You know what I mean? You're gonna go through trials and tribulations, different things gonna take place. But if you take the right things from the wrong things that take place, you can still have heaven on earth, man. You know what I mean? Okay. And that's just how I was brought up, to believe no matter what, you make the best of the situation. The best thing about earth is knowing you got heaven on it. You know what I mean?
No way.
That's how I feel.
I ain't gonna lie, for a minute when I heard, I thought I was you. I was at the red light, to the people at the light. I'm Champ Elder, you know.
But that's why my name Champ, man. Like, you know, I got the name from being a champion, man. At heart, I'm an athlete, man. Like, I'm a ball player. So after winning a couple of city championships, you know what I mean, people around the neighborhood start calling me Champ. And you know, now I can't play football no more. We'll talk about that later. But meanwhile, I go by Champ because that's a representation of everyone. You know what I mean? Every day you wake up in life and you do something amazing, just know you was Champ. You know what I mean? In that moment. And we need to make that a thing. How about we just start walking around saying I had a champ moment? Okay. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm already doing that every day.
You know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
I'm doing that every day.
We all got some champ in us, man. You know what I mean? I ain't nothing, but we all champ.
I'm telling you, I'm loving this song. I'm loving this whole soundtrack. I'm loving all your work. I mean, every bit of it.
I appreciate that. That's why I got you
on the show today.
Thank you, brother.
Your mic. But I tell you what, before we take a break, I want everybody to check this song out. Play it for me. Click it on for me. Heaven. Heaven.
Yeah.
Heaven. I keep repeating myself. Heaven. Heaven. I'm loving this song all the way. Heaven. You gotta tune in on YouTube. Just listen to the song. Heaven. You heard me? I'm gonna take a quick break.
Being from a family of entrepreneurs, I fully understand all of the IRS tax problems that we have. Thank you for checking out the clip. McDaniel Consulting is going to show you how to deal with your IRS tax problems.
Sarita is experienced in working with a wide range of clients. The profile of a typical McDaniel Consulting runs the gamut from a micro entrepreneur earning up to $100,000 to a family-operated company with revenues up to $75 million. Clients that want individual attention and a meticulous end product work best with McDaniel Consulting. Aside from business plan writing, Sarita has guided the company to being a prime contractor that provides small business consulting to DBEs through Texas Department of Transportation. Prior to launching McDaniel Consulting, Sarita V. McDaniel enjoyed a career as a senior international tax compensation consultant with a then $16.9 billion global firm, Ernst & Young. She earned both Master of Business Administration and Bachelor of Business Administration from Temple University in Philadelphia.
All right, we're back here behind your mic. I'm your boy, comedian Edmund Douglas, and special guest Champ Elder. Now, y'all know how I do it. Before we go any further, I want to give the man upstairs, thank God for a breath to breathe and a mind to think. Strength in my eyes to see and the voice to speak and the sound in my ears to hear in the blood of Jesus. Now we got that out the way. Let's let the man speak for himself. Champ Elder.
How y'all doing, man? How y'all doing? Say, my name's Champ Elder. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. I'm an artist, producer, songwriter, and believer, a child of God. You know, right now I'm in the midst of going through my journey. I don't know where it's taking me, but I know I'm going there full-fledged, and I'm just honored to be a part of the show right now. Opportunities are coming at me left and right, and I couldn't be more thankful, y'all. I appreciate everybody who have tuned in and will tune in, and I plan to give you way more information than you can count on.
All right.
All right, all right.
You know, to be honest with you, when I first heard your music, I didn't just hear you. I heard an anointed spirit.
Yeah.
You know, I'm a writer, you know, and tell the world when you first got into music.
I performed on the very first stage I performed on was in the middle school. Man, my mom's a middle school teacher, you know, so I remember being in 2nd grade the first time I ever put a microphone in my hand and got in front of the stage. Was in front of some middle schoolers, man. 7th and 8th graders. I got on the stage in front of them, and I was in the 2nd grade. And I still remember that flow. If you want me to spit it,
Well, you know what? I did this behind your mic. Go on.
I think so. Keep in mind, man. You know, I'm Champ. I'm 2nd grade, probably 60 pounds soaking wet, and the flow is like, I'm a little Mac man. I drop a fat van, and all the girlies love me from around the land, cause I'm a smooth devastator. No one's greater. Rapping around the mic like a Terminator. Hey, I can't remember the rest. Hey, but you got to keep in mind, he in the 2nd grade, and it was like it's like a 2-minute
And how
track.
old were you? I mean, how old
2nd
were you?
grade? How old are you in the 2nd grade?
Well, you know, I
know
came
I
out
went
of
older
school
than
early.
10. you know. Man, but I guess 2nd grade, so you start school at 4, so I guess by 2nd grade I'm
You
8.
had to be like 6th grade, 5 years old, 6 years old. Man,
Yeah, man, but I fell in love with music then, but my true talent was sports, man. I'm an athlete at my heart, like I spoke on before. So I left music alone, man. After I performed, that was just like something you do for fun. Mama saw me doing it around the house all the time. I didn't think 2 times about it. Meanwhile, come 3rd grade, where I'm from in Fort Worth, you can start playing competition sports in 3rd grade. My elementary school had a contact football league in the 3rd grade. That's not common around, you know, most places. So instead of my parents having to pay all this money for me to compete in some outside sport, I played for my school, and I was great at sports. So I mean, I never thought about music. I was an all-star running back. By the time I got into 6th grade, the moment that I found out that, hey, music has something for me and I have something for it, I was in the 6th grade. I'm a big gamer. I like Madden.
You had one of them madness. So okay, we're talking about 6th grade.
Yeah.
When I was in the 6th grade, I had like one of them helmet.
Yeah.
Put the ball right there and it hit the. See, I didn't have what you had. I'm 50 years old.
I'm blessed. See, look.
I had all that. I had one of them helmets, you know, make your dream come true. You know.
Oh man. Yeah, nah, man, for me football was, you know, forever part of life. But as I was saying, 6th grade, in Fort Worth, you can play for elementary school from 3rd to 5th grade.
Okay.
But once you get to 6th grade, you have to take a pause until you're in 7th grade.
Gotcha.
So in the 6th grade, when they make you take that pause, like I said, I was a big gamer. Me and everyone in my family, we play Madden. We compete.
Okay.
Madden is a video game. You can play it on PS3 or anything. You just, you know, we would play Madden. Now in my family, my big cousins, they were big on music. So they would walk around the house, and we're all competitive. So instead of them just walking in and calling me a punk or talking noise, they'll just come in the house freestyling, you know, battling with me. And it's like, bro, what are you doing? Like, I ain't even, you know, like I ain't even start, you know, I ain't said nothing about
Let
you.
me ask you this.
Yeah.
Who were your favorite artists? I'm not going to say hip hop. Who did you look up to when it came to music?
Really?
Okay.
Marvin Cease.
Wait a minute. Hold up.
Yeah.
He's in my tie.
You
Marvin
gotta,
Cease.
yeah, you gotta
Really?
understand what I grew up around, man.
Okay,
like,
so you had a lot of grown folks around you.
I'm the baby of my family outside of the one baby that's in my family, and that's Deloy, aka Bryce Elder, man. I'm the baby before him. So yeah, man. When we talk about champ influences, we talking more like Marvin Cease, Johnny Taylor. You know what I mean? Rest in peace, Gerald Levert. You know, Luther Vandross. Like these are the voices. So when you're hearing champ music, you got to think about, okay, this is not rap music being influenced by other rap music. This is rap music being influenced by soul music. You know what I mean? So now you're getting a whole nother element of this. I'm nothing but a recreator of what's already been created. You know what I mean? And so is any other great artist.
A recreator by being a what? Well, you got them.
Yeah, I'm a recreator of what's already been created, man.
Okay,
you know.
okay.
But yeah, I was heavily influenced. But back to the story, man. 6th grade, I found out I'm heavily influenced by music because one day one of my bigger cousins just came in the house and started freestyling, battling me. Now keep in mind, I'm not even battling this guy. Like, bro, why did you just walk in talking about me and your little rap song? But that day he did it, for the first time in my life, I came back.
Yeah. See, he was influencing you, showing you how to recreate it.
I came back. The day he walked into the house and started freestyling, talking about me, He had did it all my life, but the first time I ever came back with something of my own, I was in the 6th grade, and everybody in the house went crazy. I was like, when I got done. So from that point on, you know what changed? Instead of them coming in the house freestyling, talking about me, they came in the house asking me, can you freestyle? Because they've been talking about me, you know what I mean? So at that point, when you start feeling like, okay, now my cousins and everybody who I look up to walking in the house and asking me to do what they used to do, you know, it's different.
Let me ask you this. What was your favorite TV show when you were a kid?
Martin, Fresh Prince, Living Single, Moesha. No disrespect, but I was a huge fan of black television.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
If that's what's all playing in your house.
Yeah, man. I am definitely a product of my environment in the best way it could ever be presented. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm from where they don't want you to go. That's where I'm from.
Okay.
But we have people like myself within those same environments. That's why judgment. This whole world should be a no judgment zone. But you know.
Okay. You said Will Smith. What do you think about his music?
Will Smith, amazing artist.
Okay.
Will Smith is amazing.
Okay.
He doesn't cuss. Will Smith, Eminem said it. Will Smith don't have to cuss in his rhymes to sell records. Well, I do. So, you know what I mean? That's what Eminem was saying. But I feel like when you're being a good guy and when you take the road that, you know, people like Will Smith, Champ Elder, you know, when you take these kind of roles, it's almost like when you sign up to become a Christian. You know that being a Christian, you're going to face trials and tribulations. I knew when I came into the game, decided not to hold up bottles and hold up cigars and all this in my videos, I knew that I would be categorized. But the fact that I can walk into any environment and fit in amongst the rest makes me feel like what I'm doing is justified and understood. You know what I mean? But I would never sell my reputation to $1.
Okay. I'm gonna name 2 artists. The first one, when you hear me say Tupac, what's the first thing comes to mind?
Man, I'm the nicest Tupac they'll probably ever meet. You know, but Tupac is it's the hip hop Bible to me. If you talk about, you know, Tupac, to me, it's like speaking of the rap gods. You know what I mean? Another Jay-Z. Jay-Z and Tupac, to me, they kind of, Jay-Z is the revolutionized Tupac. Like, what could have happened if Tupac was still alive, I feel like Jay-Z's doing what Tupac could have did for the world. So, yeah, Jay-Z, he's high up, and Tupac is too.
Okay. Lil Wayne.
My greatest inspiration.
Okay.
Because before, and it's like, dang, Champ, how do you say Lil Wayne is your greatest inspiration when Wayne will give you a whole CD calling everybody in your family every name your mama told you to never use, you know what I mean? And then you got somebody like Champ who you can go show your grandma his new rap, you know what I mean? Lil Wayne, because work ethic. The level that Lil Wayne is at right now is not always the level he was at, you know what I mean? At one point, it wasn't nobody in this world who could deny how great Lil Wayne was, you know? And his work ethic. Lil Wayne, when I was in high school, artists nowadays, you put out 1 CD a year and everyone will hell to you for it. I remember like my freshman, sophomore year in high school, Lil Wayne was putting out 3 or 4 CDs with about 20 tracks on them a year, man.
That I did know. I knew that.
How do you work that hard, brother? How do you work that hard? And how do you stimulate that much creativity, man? So for me, like Lil Wayne, man, he one of the best to ever touch this microphone. If you're gonna judge somebody by their work ethic, like at the end of the day, everything about me reverts back to being a child of God and an athlete. Lil Wayne had a work ethic that I don't feel like many of us can match.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So I respect that.
I'm gonna name one more. 50 Cent.
I don't talk about 50 Cent.
I had to throw that in there because because I understand this brother here, he goes around, one other artist found out that he mentioned his name. He come back and try to battle.
Yeah,
would that intimidate you if you?
First and foremost, I put on my jeans just like any other man put on theirs.
Okay.
Am I intimidated by any man on this earth?
Okay.
Let's be very clear about this.
Okay.
No, not at all. Am I respectable? Am I aware of the power that people have? Of course. It don't matter how much power I have or how much power you have. What I stand for encourages positivity even at its worst even at its worst circumstances, which means I'm never gonna, if I feel like we speaking of anybody who, you know, the wrong comment can make this trouble out of that trouble, like, bruh, I hang that up and leave that alone before I even speak on. Like, mama tell you, sometimes it's better to be seen than not heard.
Right.
If I ever run into 50, he see me.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing to speak on, dog. You know? But yeah.
What we're gonna do, we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about this straight up.
Straight up.
Please don't go far away, because we'll be right back with this man here, Champ Elder, and talk more about.
Have you ever had a question related to child support, divorce, CPS? Call the Attorney General or maybe an attorney and they just gave you the runaround. Where do you go to get help? Contact Dads Fathers of Texas. Yes, they are child support specialists. Dads Fathers of Texas can answer your question, help file paperwork, and help find a family law attorney. Dads Fathers of Texas, making child support simple.
All right, we're back here on Behind Your Mic. Actually, behind his mic, Champ Elder. We're gonna get deep in the hard work you put in your new project, Straight Up. Tell us about it.
Straight Up was the most rawest project you will ever get from me. Honestly, the world will never get another Straight Up from me. The world will never hear another CD like the CD I just put out titled Straight Up, because I'm an artist, first of all, and I pride myself on being a commercial artist that you can show your 4-year-old child to just as much as you can show it to your mom or your grandparents. My biggest fan is my mother and my father.
Amen.
Each one of them will call me and let me know if it was something that I said in a song or something that they didn't like in a song. And since they're my biggest supporters, my music is always going to be pleasing to my parents. Straight Up, excuse my French, but in Straight Up, that was the first time I ever cussed in my music. If you listen to that CD, I cursed on about 3 songs in that CD.
I noticed that, but it didn't bother me, because I told you I was you when I.
Well, the thing is, it bothered me that I cursed because, you know, for so long I've been making music that was so acceptable to so many people that the people who I hoped would accept it shoved it away. And that's one thing I learned about the world. It's like, look, I made CDs way before Extra Credit. I have a CD, way before Straight Up. I have a CD titled Extra Credit. Extra Credit is a CD that if you get it from me, that's who I am. I put out the CD titled Extra Credit, and it's a variety of pop music, hip hop music, it's everything. And guess what? So many people came around it, but the people who I was hoping to impress the most was almost kind of shunned toward me, like, you on the other side of it, you know? So I made a CD like Straight Up to show my partners in the hood that, like, look, bro, I still understand. Like, I can still communicate on our level. Now, the tricky thing about it is, the second I turned around and tried to please the hood, really,
Let me ask you this then. Were you upset or bitter about something?
I was bitter due to the fact that I put out a CD that's all original beats. I made all of the beats. I recorded the whole CD. It took me 2 years to put it together, and I did it for the hood, man. I did it for the block that I'm from. And at the end of the day, not to say that the block didn't support me, but I ain't get the justification I felt I deserved.
Now, I saw the video. I can't remember the song. I think it was like one song was played and it flipped over on the part. You feel me?
Yeah.
Feel me? And you had that expression. I said, that brother, that cool in the mud. What's the name of that song?
My girlfriend here. Babe, what's the name of my song? What's that? Can you say you remember? Do you even sing familiar? Yeah. That song is about really leaving her, you know.
Okay.
And if I ever walk away from her, can she say, you know, she remembers?
Because I started the transition.
Yeah, because it's like, man, I can communicate on both levels. Back to it though, Straight Up is the last CD like itself. If you ever want to see me be a gangster or as gangster as I'm gonna be, go cop Straight Up. Okay. But you will never get nothing else like that. And that CD, what's crazy about it is years from now, I'm gonna blow up on some world music, but that CD is gonna go platinum 5 years from now because the world will never get to experience me like that. Because I'll never take myself back to that point. You know what I mean? Because I was just taught, man. Even my father, man. My dad's here today, but my daddy from the block, man.
Okay.
My daddy from the block. You meet my daddy and you talk to him. You know, you spend time with him today and everything. But anyone who meet my father, you would never associate him with his past. You know what I mean? And to me, that's just a steady representation of, you know, you move on to grow, you know what I mean? You grow when you know, I always turn back. Any dollar that's ever made on the behalf of Champ Elder will always be turned around and donated to the local neighborhoods to make them better and make sure that my family and my life is smooth as supposed to be. But I always, don't get it twisted. I'll never make another CD that's just straight dedicated to the hood, but any dollar that I ever receive, you best believe I'm gonna turn my hood into a neighborhood. You know what I mean?
Wow. So
Yeah,
change the
every
game,
time, man.
That's all right.
Yeah,
Change
they know
the
where I'm
game.
from, man. Like, I'm gonna turn it
Now,
around.
Milton Smith is part of the Comedy Vineyard, and love that brother to death. You two have a working relationship, and when he, as I said before, when he gave me the CD, and I told you earlier that it's still in my car. The only time it come out of my CD player when I let it cool off.
Yeah, you know, Milt Smith, man, he one of them, like, one of them diamonds up under the rock, you know, like, you can kick over rocks your whole life, and then you might eventually run into one of them gold mines or something. That's knowledge, man. You know, I know you mentioned we have a working relationship, but I think we worked together for some time now, but I think I've only viewed our relationship as a working relationship maybe for 2 weeks of us working together. After us working together for 2 weeks, it's not a working relationship at all, man. You know, it's more of a mentorship.
Wow. You know what? You're right, because that's who he is.
Yeah.
He mentored me with a book, and that's where I'm at today, and I thank him, I love him for that.
Yeah.
Now,
It's a mentorship with Milt Smith. You know, you pray for those chances to run into people that can help you, you know, stay dedicated to who you know you are. And what's crazy is because he didn't really know me, man. But after about 2 weeks together, he encouraged me so much to remain who I am and better the person who you know you're gonna be. You know what I mean? And you know, that's what I'm forever thankful for. So from here on out, you know, y'all mentioned Milt Smith. You know, I just wanted to always be known. That's Champ mentor and one of the greatest blessings that probably could have ever ran into me, just on some knowledge type stuff, you know.
Now, there's one video, and I was talking to you about Cash America Christmas. I felt like I was in the video. Explain that video to me.
Okay, so I always believed in working with what you got. So if you ever go do your research on me, the videos you run into, they're organic. Okay. And you can use organic in two terms. You can say organic means, you know, homegrown, or you can say organic means, you know, basically best put together with what you had. Okay. I create organic projects, which means until I have a couple of extra $1,000 to just go blow, you're not gonna see a couple of $1,000 videos. Like, no, we're gonna give you the best thing that we have. Cash America was simply talking about how we can't always afford to go to Zales to buy our children diamonds, or go to you know, whatever the big name is to buy your next wife that biggest ring. You know, sometimes a brother just gotta go to the pawn shop and be like, baby, do you like it?
Did y'all hear what he said, ladies? Every now and then we have to go to the pawn shop. So appreciate what we do as men when we love you, okay?
Yeah, my hustle strong, man. Like, I don't care, man. I don't believe in just like spending money to impress no one but myself.
Did you hear what he said? He keeping it real with y'all. I like that, man. I like that because a lot of brothers need to hear more brothers like you when you speak, when you trying to get your hustle on, trying to get your dream come true, when you're trying to make things happen, but at the same time, the community.
Yeah, Cats hustles for Jordans, you know what I mean? Like, and when I say it, I have to make this clear. I don't care to spend my money to impress no one but myself. Men, let's understand this. When you get a woman or you got a lady, your dollars or whatever you do, you should impress her with it, man, and impress your woman. You know what I mean? Because brothers, I call it gorilla pimping.
Okay,
you know what I
okay.
mean? They do gorilla pimping nowadays, which means a brother think it really go hard for him to spend a bunch of money on himself and then go show his girlfriend what he look like. What you think, baby? Like, no, bruh. But like, I'm, you know.
I like that. I like that.
You know,
gorilla
before,
pimping.
Yeah, that's
Explain it to me,
gorilla.
'cause I may need to use that.
Gorilla pimping is basically when you go up to a woman or you approach a lady like a gorilla. A gorilla, you know how a gorilla meet a woman? He go up to her. You know what I mean? Like, no, man, that don't work no more. You know what I mean? I still believe in you know, walking up to a lady and treating a woman like a woman. You know,
Okay.
You ain't got no gorilla counterparts around here. You know, and I dare a brother go approach my woman like you want.
Right,
approach
right.
my woman if you want to. That gorilla pimping.
Right. Okay.
She
Gorilla pimping.
gonna gorilla back up on you. You know what I mean? But yeah,
Cool.
man.
Another one that I was very impressed. January 15th.
Yeah, that song, that's deep, bro.
Yeah, it is.
That's
It is.
deep.
It is. It is.
That song is amazingly deep because January 15th, if you can go check it out on YouTube, it's basically explaining to the world how we're basically all the dream. The song says, I'm a mother effing Martin Luther King. When my mama heard that song, she say, son, you cannot say Martin Luther King and then say mother effing, you know, behind his name. And it was an expression to speak on how strongly I believed it. I wasn't cussing in that song to just cuss. I've never cussed until the first song that the world heard me cuss on was January 15th. It says, I'm a mother effing Martin Luther King.
I heard it, yeah.
And it says that because if you look around today and look at the opportunities we have, white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican, green, blue, yellow, we're all Martin Luther Kings because we all have the opportunities that he spoke of, man. Everybody, we all have that opportunity. So the fact that we have that opportunity at this point, if you walking and you living and you breathing in this America, you's a mother effing Martin Luther King. And that's why you have Martin.
No, I feel you.
You know what I mean?
No, I feel you, because back in the day, Mr. Smith, he'll tell you, I did a closer. I have a dream today
Yeah.
that one day
Huh.
a police gonna get it behind kicking 5 black man. I had the same dream. That same police gonna be laying down. I'm gonna have an opportunity to say, you want a donut? Or a cup of coffee. But you know, it's out there on YouTube. But I understand when you say, you know what you said. So my old man, when he was living, he told me the same thing. You know, but that's how I felt.
Yeah.
That's how I felt.
Yeah, but with all due respect, man, I'm still leery of that song. I can't hide I will never hide my story, man. I won't hide my story. Not the most proud of that song. It means a lot to me, but if I had to introduce my music to, you know, someone's grandmother, that's not the first song I want to hear. I have a heart.
I look at it doesn't matter. God created a gift for all of us.
Yes, sir.
All of us is on this earth for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you got a lot of artists like Biggie Small, Tupac. That was them.
Yeah.
You only can be you.
Yeah.
I tell any entertainer, anybody that who's changing the world or doing their craft, be you.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed when I first bought my first pair of Jordan, I wasn't thinking. I thought if I put the shoes on, that I could jump like Jordan. But I came back to reality. I would never be Jordan.
Yeah.
I would never be Steve Harvey. I would never be the guys that I looked up to. But the greatest thing you want to be is the greatness that God put in you.
That's all I got, bro.
That's it.
That's
it, man.
That's all I got.
Now, I gotta say this, and I want to say I really appreciate you coming up with a song for the Comedy Vineyard and other comedians laugh.
Yeah.
Tell the world how you came up with that and what was going through your mind when you started writing.
I'm an artist. Let's just get it straight, man. We'll put it out there for the world to know. I haven't sat down and wrote a song in 3 years.
Wow.
I don't write music, man.
Wow. No, I feel you on that because I don't write either. I just write one word and open it up.
Yeah, I don't write music, man. I say I'm a songwriter because, you know, if I make a song for somebody else, I'm gonna get paid under the title of a songwriter. But I don't write music, man.
Okay.
I think it. I mean,
You're quick thinking. Okay.
yeah, I think the music, man, and we go through it. But Laugh was a song that never would have been created if Champ Elder doesn't run into one of the greatest mentors he could have ran into, which is Milt Smith.
That's it.
I love comedy. I love to laugh.
Okay.
But I never understood the work that it takes. I always thought that was just a natural born talent. Like either you have it or you don't.
That's
Until
it.
I met Milt Smith and we talking, and like he would explain to me how he has to study this in order to make it great. But what triggered me was the fact that he tells me stories where he once was that guy who was just like, I ain't writing it down neither, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
So he reminds me of me, like, that's why I'll never just stand up and be like, oh, I'm the greatest artist ever, because I still haven't sat down to separate myself from just knowing I got it to learning that I got it.
Okay.
Mr. Smith has learned that he has the talent. He's learned it now. So now it's not just it's my opinion that's turned into a factual belief. Now it's more of a thing that I've learned the tools to say that I'm a master of what I'm doing. So when we go talking about the song Laugh, I just made it because of him.
Man,
I just made it because of him, man.
I listened to it, man, and
Nobody else could have asked me to make a song called Laugh, and I would have done it. No one else could have did. The only reason why he could have is because he him and I'm me. You know what I mean?
wow. Now I really appreciate it because I listened to it, and when I got home, man, and I like to put bass in my music, add a little more bass to it.
Yeah.
And what I did was I had my little shot glass. I can say that because it's my TV show.
Yeah.
I had my little shot glass, and I leaned a chair a little bit. I'm feeling this.
Yeah.
But you know what? We're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna go deep in details with Champ Elder behind your mic.
Walking into a fantastic clean office. Or coming home to a fantastic clean home. Hi, my name is LaMonica, CEO and founder of Fantastic Four Cleaning Services, providing fantastic services for you because that's what we aim to do. Give me a call at the office at 469-730-3054.
All right, we're back here behind your mic with special guest Champ Elder. Yeah, and also we got a good connection, Bryce working along with Champ Elder.
Yeah. Man, if you don't mind, let me properly introduce
pop him
this
in
young
for
cat
us.
here, man.
Pop him in for us.
This is Bryce Elder, by blood family. One of the best young upcoming singers, producers, songwriters. Been working with me since he was 14 years old. Been sitting on the floor watching me work since he was probably 6. And man, one of my most proud inventions and one of my most proud proteges, man. I couldn't be more proud of this boy. His name is Bryce Elder. Recently, he's going through a transition. We don't know if he's gonna go by Bryce Elder or Deloy, but I just let him find himself and be himself, man. Whatever you wanna go by is his treat. But meanwhile, I brought him to show that Champ Elder is consistently trying to make my circle better. If we can, Bryce, you on air, man, because I just wanna know, what has music done for you at this point in life, man? And what emotions have it triggered for you as far as your future? What do you think?
I would say happiness. You know, music is a universal language and it brings everyone together. It makes us all happy. We all speak the same language when it comes to music. When everybody hears a good beat, everybody gonna bow their head no matter if you speak. It doesn't matter what language, you know, and I could see at a young age how music brought together my family and how much joy it brought my cousin Champ. And from a young age, I just picked it up. I was like, man, that's amazing. So what if I could do that myself and just venture out and create my own stuff? And that's what I've been doing lately, just trying to figure it out. And it brings me happiness, you know, like, and whatever brings you happiness in life, you want to keep that going. And music is just amazing.
Wow, America. Did you hear that? How old are you, man?
I'm 18.
Okay,
Yes.
wow. I mean, hey, I was 18. I couldn't even think like that. I didn't know what I wanted to do when I was 18. But party. But no, when you see this and you're in front of it, and what did you get out of it? So you said what you wanted to do, but how did that make you feel?
It made me feel like there's more to life than just sitting around. You know, like I clocking in, you know, that wasn't me. You know, like I see this music stuff, I'm like, man, I know everyone says that, but it's really, it's within, and whatever God tells you is your dream, you know, you can hear it, and it's God will tell you, and once you hear it, you know, that's it, because he only speaks wise words, you know, he only tells you right. So he told me to do this music, and it's just on me how. What it goes back to what he said earlier, work ethic. You know, a lot of people say they want to do it, but they don't have the work ethic. You got to.
So I wanna see, but he see it every day. You know what I mean? Which means like he grew up around it. At this point, man, do you look at me, and do you see something different, or is it still what you know it as?
No. You still Champ Ellis from day one. You my cousin.
Yeah. See, so they'll never, you know, it's for him. He has to make his own story. I'll forever be his family, man. Real quick, because our time gonna be short with you, because we gotta dig deep. But go ahead, hit him with something real quick. Why I love you. Why? Go and show the world
It's
something.
your mic.
Give
You
him
can do whatever you want
Give him
to do.
some old school. Let him know why I got you here, baby. Go ahead.
There's the camera right there.
Oh, I don't know what to give him.
Give him anything.
We're just ordinary people. We don't know which way to go. Yeah, hey. And 'cause we're ordinary people, maybe we should take it slow. That's just Lil Jon.
Wow. I like that,
yeah.
man. I like that.
Thank you.
I like that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Do you ever think you can just be his boss when you can say, action, cut, stop, do it over? Do you think he ever listen to you?
No.
I don't listen to no one.
I just want to hear what he gonna say.
I don't.
As long as you kept it 100, man. That's all that matters, man.
Yeah, I don't believe in I don't believe in nobody telling me what to do, and I don't believe in nobody telling me what to do. But what I will do, let me tell you something, man, because it's real deal. I carry this same belief with me everywhere I go. I don't believe in nobody telling me what to do, and I don't believe in nobody telling me what to do. But I do believe in taking care of what needs to be done, which means, for instance, which means anywhere that I work, anywhere that I go in life, children, men, women, know this, it's always gonna be someone above you. But if you doing something that you believe in, what they're telling you to do is not what they're telling you to do, because you already believe it should be done.
That's it.
You know what I mean? So just within my profession outside of making music, what I do outside of music, of course I have supervisors, but the work that they tell me to do, I know it's for the greater cause in which I want to see take place anyway. So essentially ain't nobody telling me what to do. I'm only doing what I would hope was done. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Ain't nobody telling me what to do.
Wow,
man.
I like that. Tell us what you got coming up.
Right now, man, we're in the mix of heading out to New York. You know what I mean? My name is Champ Elder. Hey, the thing is, New York, make room. I'll be there soon. I've recently made call to Jeff Jam, Rock Nation with Jay-Z. Excuse me. I'm going to New York, man. March 13th. I'll be landing. The plane will be hitting. I'll be there from March 13th to March 15th. I'll be stopping by Def Jam, Rock Nation, and if the world is lucky, Champ is going to be releasing another EP by the time I get ready to leave, which means March. I shouldn't even let them know this, but by March 1st, more than likely you will have another CD from me. The last CD was straight up and it was for the hood. The next one's going to be Life and Leadership, and it's for the world. I'm putting out Life and Leadership videos thanks to the greatest producer who I've probably recently ever gotten to know, man, my brother Joe Bell, baby. You know what I mean? Wow. Joe Bell, no one else can touch my videos right now, just probably because I don't want to pay them for what they want me to do, and they're not good enough for what they're trying to charge me.
Wow.
Joe is great. Joe is great. So me and Joe, we're going to New York. When we get to New York, we're going to make sure that they know about us. They know who we are. Joe's going to take care of the footage, make sure that the world sees where we went. Meanwhile, I'm going to take care of the town and make sure I show the world we got it. If you can, please, everyone, help the cause. It's on GoFundMe. So far, we've raised about $400 or $500, and if you can, donate $5, anything, because the plane ticket, we just want to get there. If you get us there, we'll take care of the rest once we arrive. But right now, we raised about $400, man. The plane tickets are for back and forth, it's $234 for each of us. So we're just about $100 or maybe $150 short of what we need for me and him to go and comfortably be there. I probably did what I need to do. I work 3 jobs. I don't mind working. Joe works. We all do what we can. I'm not asking for a give me. I don't want to hand out, but I do want to go there comfortably and not worry, man, because, you know, for so long I've been at this, and if you really support me, if you really love me, I don't care. If you see me out on the street, give me $1 if you believe.
I've
never asked for no money. I've
heard
never,
him.
3 CDs, and I've never asked the world to give me $1 for them.
You heard him.
See, over 60 songs, I never asked the world for $1.
Donate.
I'm putting out videos, and I never asked the world for $1.
Donate.
The one time I asked, if they don't want to give, it's okay, but just know when I get mine, who ain't getting theirs?
Donate. Donate.
Yeah.
You can
man.
look him up anywhere. Just tune in, Champ Elder.
And go check it out, man. GoFundMe, Champ Elder, New York Make Room. I'll be there soon. Please donate, man. Everything's adding up, man. We appreciate it.
Champ,
Yeah.
Bryce,
Yes, sir.
the Elder family, we're going
Hey.
to continue to support you guys.
Yeah.
You are behind your mic. I'm your host, comedian Edwin Douglas. Keep doing what you're doing.
I
Until
am
next
Champ
time,
Elder.
peace,
You know it.
and may God bless you.
Already.
Family violence. How can we stop family violence? First, we must stop court-ordered visitation violation. Yes, each day hundreds, if not thousands of children are taken. Some are not seen for months, even years. And sadly, the kidnapper is the mother. Yes, mothers are moving out of town, out of cities, out of state, leaving fathers lost, confused. Most become excessively stressed, but all are looking for solutions and answers. Some, however, are labeled as deadbeat because they stop paying child support. Sadly, some do snap. How can they find solutions, answers? Visit IGotMyRights.com to start your peace and serenity, to reconnect with your child, to become a father in their lives. Yes, victory over visitation can help find options and solutions, stop family violence, and give you an opportunity to be a father. IGotMyRights.com is a great place to start to gain victory over visitation, your secret to ending family violence.